So what's going on, guys? It's Miles back with another video. I know I can't be alone when I'm about to say this statement. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to what I'm about to say. Dating is so disinteresting. There's so many other things that are more interesting that I would rather do than waste my time dating other people. It's a complete waste of time trying to figure out their hidden motives and what kind of games they're playing and why they're pulling back and all this stupid stuff. It's the most stupidest stuff ever. Dating right now is a complete joke. And if you guys are taking this stuff seriously, guys, if you're taking any modern woman seriously, you're insane. Absolutely insane. So let's talk about the realities of why dating is so disinteresting. I mean, the cat's out of the bag at this point, right? Before we get into why dating is so disinteresting, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support and donate to the channel, all the ways you can do so are in the description below, or you can hit the super thanks or the super sticker. All are much appreciated. You're cooked as a young man trying to date younger women, especially if you don't have your stuff together. Guys, you're going to get such lack of attention if you're a 2019, 2021 year old man trying to date, women your age. You're going to struggle, guys, because the women that your age have all the access to celebrities, have all the access to athletes on campus. It don't even matter if it's a high level campus or not. These athletes are running through all these women on the school ground, let alone the NBA players in these regular women's DMs. Guys, you're cooked. The amount of attention, the amount of men that are in that 19, 20, 21-year-old attractive young woman's DMs, messages, Snapchat would set you off. You would be amazed how many offers she's getting daily. And you'd be disgusted how much sex she's had frequently. But we'll get into that in a second. So apparently I was listening to a live stream recently. Shout out to CGA. There's a 19-year-old guy or 19-year-old woman that looks pretty average looking, but has access to an all-star NBA player. So think about the ramifications of that just for a second, which is contributing to why dating is so disinteresting. So you have an all-star NBA guy that can date multiple women, but he's in the DM of a 19-year-old average looking woman. So this is why women that are 4s and 5s, 3 4s and 5s have such a big ego, because they're getting attention from the guys that are higher status. They're not getting wiped up. They're not getting a relationship, but they're getting smashed, giving these women hope that they can someday bag one of these men. It'll never happen, but they'll get smashed consistently. So guys, there's better things to focus on if you're young, under 25, than on dating. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be, you're going to find out this woman's been ran through. You're going to get cheated on because these women are unloyal. So I was sitting here thinking about this the other day, and I'm like, the plight of women is quite sad. I'm kind of happy I'm a male. And to be more specific, I'm so glad I'm a Sigma male, as to where I can be alone and, get away from the human BS. Humanity is quite full of BS. And I'm gonna get into that in my next video after this. But you guys stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a good one. But let's think about the plight of women and how sad it is, right? She's never happy. Most women are never happy. Guys, these women are young, they're attractive, they're born with their value to a degree, if they have good genetics. So they're going to have access to high value guys. They're going to have access to rich guys, athletes, good looking guys, they're going to have access to all these guys that they say they want, but they can't keep these men. And that's where the idiocracy comes from. It's like, okay, you're having access to these men. Why can't you secure any of them? It doesn't make any sense. So what happens is she ends up with a whole bunch of mileage on her. She ends up with a whole bunch of bodies on her. She's jaded, heartbroken. And she's taking all her all her attitude and jadedness out on you on the first date, and you have barely even talked to this woman. You barely even know this woman. You're not even on the second date yet. So they don't take advantage of the young age, and then they're never happy. They're never satisfied. Women always think there's a bigger and better deal. Just because a woman can have a 6'2" guy that's in shape making a low six figures, and she'll still think that there's a better guy that's a CEO that's tall, blonde, with blue eyes and all of this. So she'll disregard the top 20 to 25% man she's already with. Hell, probably top 15% making six figures, 6'2", looking decent. And then she'll go with the 6'5", super in shape, rich guy that's a millionaire or whatever her stick is, right? She'll leave the guy she should stay with that's doing really good for himself, and she'll go to the millionaire, and guess what? She'll just get pumped and dumped. Now she's all over the internet talking about these guys ain't ish. When in reality, you should have just stayed with the 6'2" guy that was making low six figures. Now, since you played both sides, now you end up with nothing. You can't keep leveling up, going to the different yard, thinking the grass is always greener, thinking that you're going to get better, bigger and better. At some point, you're going to have to settle for something that's rational, that's tolerable. Because if you keep trying to level up, eventually you're going to level up and end up with zero. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a lot of massive singleness because women's expectations are super unrealistic. Let alone she's always insecure. All right, just imagine you're a woman and your whole life is dependent upon the validation of other people. You're always comparing yourself to other women. You think a woman can already be in shape, but she'll look at a different guy on Instagram or a different woman on Instagram and be like, damn, she looks like that, and she secured a, CEO mogul or a business tycoon. Let me try to get that and do that. Now she's overcompensating, and now that causes different problems. Now she's getting lip injections. Now she's getting, little with eyebrow lashes. She's getting extensions and all this stuff. And then before you know it, she looks like a whole goofball, and she isn't attractive to any man. So women don't know when to stop. Women don't know where the line is, which is why you need a man, because a man will tell you, hey, that's enough. You're good right here. Stop, please. But women are bucking male leadership, and we're wondering why society, relationships, family, all of it is deteriorating. So it's the same story, guys, which is contributing to why dating is so disinteresting, right? Excuse me. Alpha Fs, beta bucks, the tall, in-shape guy's gonna smash on the first and second date. Meanwhile, the nice guy that's a nerd that works in tech, making six figures, she's gonna take him as a sucker and try to get a marriage out of him or try to finesse him out of his money. So women want money, which is one of the reasons why women are complaining about men with money. One of the reasons why, because inflation's out of control, cost of living is out of control, and nobody can really survive on anything right now. But they want money and complain about money all the time is because their life is screwed. They're in large amounts of debt. They're looking for a savior. to save them financially. Then on top of that, they have a whole bunch of mileage. That they're not loyal. They'll leave you at any moment. So the best you'll get. I'm not saying all women are like this. There's still some quality women out there, but they're dwindling and shrinking each and every single day. So and plus, not every man's going to be able to get a good woman. Maybe in the 1940s and 50s that was more of a possibility, but today, guys, the best you're going to get is a reformed 304. And who takes a reformed 304 seriously? Nobody. That doesn't make any logical sense. But anyway, it's way better just to focus on something else. Focus on getting in shape. Focus on your style. Focus on your life. Focus on improving your financial stability. Reading books. Getting in the gym. All that stuff. Learning about masculinity. Learning about survival, protection. All of that is way more interesting than trying to date these modern women. It's a complete waste of time. It's completely disinteresting. But I just want to make this video for you guys. You guys, please comment your thoughts below if you guys agree with this. You guys have a good day, good week. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. You guys don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. If you guys want to support or donate to the channel, all the ways you can do so are in the description below. Peace.